Go.
And just 4 days into the new year, the city of Indianapolis has already seen 3 deadly shootings. With each homicide is a family who not only has to deal with losing a loved one, but also with the financial burden with a funeral and a burial. WRTV's Megan Sanctorum is working to find out how faith leaders and community members are now stepping up to help.
He was found 3 years ago on 42nd and Post in Brentwood Apartments.
Kathy Mann is talking about her 19-year-old son, Trayvon.
He had been missing for a few days, and when we got the call, he was deceased.
That call no mother should ever have to receive. She describes a whirlwind of emotions. His killer or killers still out there. His 1-month-old son now without a dad. And on top of all that, a major financial aspect as well.
When you go to your job to tell them that your son or your child has been murdered, you need his life insurance policy and things like that, and you're expecting to leave out of there with a piece of paper that's going to help you bury your child. And for them to tell you that you don't have that, that is just as bad as losing your kid.
It's very heavy on these families.
Reverend Charles Harrison with Barnes United Methodist Church says this isn't a new issue, but one he's been seeing more families go through as homicide numbers increase.
It's heartbreaking when you get the phone call, when you're talking with the family. They're already grieving about the fact they have, lost a son or a daughter or a nephew or a niece. But then now trying to find the resources to bury them.
So faith leaders often step up to help, and the community comes together.
We do raise money in our churches from church members. A lot of us have funds that we can pull from. And then the larger community, when we send out the message that we need help to bury someone, we have gotten great response.
Mann says she was able to pay for her son's services thanks to community support. It was one less thing to worry about during the darkest of days.
Just to be able to know that my community cared enough for me and to see my struggle with this, that they came and decided to help me, is a blessing.
Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, WRTV.
Reverend Harrison says he hopes to eventually start a community fund specifically designed to help families of homicide victims. As for Mann's son, his case remains unsolved, and anyone with information about it is asked to call police.